We recently applied US tourist visa from Canada, and in this video we will see how to fill DS160 form, which is used to apply for tourist visa for US. So there are two parts in the whole process. One is filling the DS160 form and another is appointment. So in this video we will just focus on how to fill the DS160 form, and in the next video we will see how to book an appointment. हमने जब शुरू में अपॉइंटमेंट बुक की थी तो हमें 1 साल बाद की डेट मिली थी, बट अब हमें 3 महीने बाद की अपॉइंटमेंट मिल गई है. Before moving ahead, please subscribe to our channel Loonie Tales. So now let's move to the screen. So let's begin with step-by-step process to apply US tourist visa from Canada, and even maybe you can apply from any country. The steps are almost same. So first of all, you have to go to the website where you have to fill DS160 form, the link of which will be given in the description below. First you have to select your country and the city. So I'm selecting Canada and I'm selecting Toronto, and here you have to fill the security code. So it will ask for your consent to the terms and conditions. You have to click on agree here, and here you have to select the security question. You need to remember the answer as well, because this will be needed when you are retrieving your application. So I'm just entering some dummy values A, B, C, D, and also you have to note this application ID. So just copy this application ID somewhere. This will be used to fetch your application later on. If you don't have this ID, you will lose all the progress and you will have to fill the form again. After proceeding, you have to fill your personal information first. यहाँ पे आपको अपना सरनेम एंड गिवन नेम फिल करना है एज पर द पासपोर्ट. इफ़ यू डोंट हैव एनी सरनेम, so you have to enter your complete name here. Like for me, I don't have a surname in my passport, so I will enter my complete name here, Aman Kumar, and here I will enter FNU, first name undefined. But if you do have surname and given name in your passport, then you have to write surname first, like Kumar and Aman. So you can fill these details as per your passport. This doesn't apply. Do you have any telecode representation? No. I'm selecting male here, and your marital status, I'm married, so selecting married here, and your date of birth. You can enter your date of birth here. I'm just entering some random values. Your birth city, enter your city here, and your state and the country, India. Now save. Okay. So there is an error. Have you entered other names? Oh, I missed this information. Have you ever used any other names? So no, and then save. Continue application, and then next. You have to select your nationality here, India. Do you have any nationality in any other country? No for me. And are you permanent resident of any other country? If you are on PR in Canada, you can select yes. I am not on PR, so I will select no. And national identity number, like for me, I will enter my Aadhaar card here, and if you are on PR, you can enter your PR number here. Social security number applies. If you have worked in US before, you can enter social security number. If not, you can just choose same. If you have worked in US, you can put your tax ID number, else do not apply. Next is travel. So here you have to enter your purpose of visit. So for tourist visa, we have to enter temporary business pleasure visitor visa, and in the subcategory you have to choose business and tourism. Do you have any specific plans? If you have some plans, you can choose yes, and you can enter all the details of your plans. And if you don't have any plan right now, you can just choose no and enter intended date of travel. Just enter some date here, the date on which you may want to travel. Say, just enter the date here, and your length of stay, say 7 days. So if you have any friend, आप उनका एड्रेस डाल सकते हैं. अगर आपका कोई फ्रेंड नहीं है, आप किसी होटल का भी एड्रेस डाल सकते हैं. नेट पे कोई भी यूएस का होटल सर्च करके आप यहाँ पे कोई भी एड्रेस डाल सकते हैं. I'm just entering some dummy values here, New York, and just choose the state here. I'm not sure, California, and zip code here. And here you have to enter who is sponsoring for your trip. So in my case, I will be choosing self here. Next is travel companions. If you are traveling alone or you are traveling with someone else, if you are traveling with your friends or if you are traveling with your spouse, you can enter their details. Else you can choose no. Have you ever traveled to US before? No. Have you ever been issued a US visa? No. Have you ever been refused the US visa? No. And this is also no. Now you have to enter your address and phone number information. Just enter your address here, and city, Toronto, and state, Rio, and zip code here, and the country, Canada. Is mailing address same as your home address? I'm choosing yes. If you have a different address, you can put that here. Your phone number, your primary phone number which you are using, just enter your phone number here. And if you have a secondary phone number also, you can enter here. And doesn't apply. Work phone number doesn't apply. And if you have used any other phone number in last 5 years, you can enter, press yes and enter that number. Else you can choose the no option as well. And here you will have your email address. If you have used any other email address in last 5 years, you can choose yes, else no. If you have any social media presence, यहाँ पे आप अपना link डाल सकते हो. For example, I can choose Instagram and put the Instagram handle here. इसी तरह से आपको अगर कोई और ऐड करना है, आप और भी ऐड कर सकते हैं. अगर आप Facebook यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो आप अपनी Facebook ID यहाँ पे डाल सकते हैं. And if you have any other presence, like if you have any website or any social media content, you can put that information also here. I'm just choosing no here. Next is your passport information. So choose your passport type, it's regular, and your passport number. Enter your passport number here. Here you have to click do not apply because Indian passports don't have passport book number. And here you have to enter country that issued your passport, India in my case, and city in which your passport was issued. Just check these details in your passport, and province, and again the country here. Issue date, passport issue date will come here. Just check these information from your passport and the passport expiry as well. Have you ever lost or stolen your passport? I'm choosing no here. Here you have to enter, and यहाँ पे आएगी आपकी US point of contact information. If you have any family or friend, you can enter their name. If you don't have anyone known, so आप कोई भी होटल के रिसेप्शन का सर्च करके उनका नाम डाल सकते हैं. And organization name, I'm just selecting do not know, and relation, others. And यहाँ पे you can enter their address. I'm just entering some random address. Do not apply. And now next. Here you have to enter your family information, like your father's detail and your mother's detail. Enter their name, your father last name, or your father's surname here, and his date of birth. And is your father in US? No. Similarly, enter your mother details here, her surname and her given name and her date of birth. Is your mother in US? No. And do you have any immediate family members in US? No. And do you have any other relatives in US? No. Next comes your spouse information. As I chose married, in marital status, you have to enter your spouse details here, her surname and her given name and her date of birth and her nationality, place of birth and country, and their address. I'm just choosing same as home address. Next is your work or educational information. You have to choose your occupation here. I'm choosing engineering here. And if you are employed, your current employer details, or if you are doing some course, you can enter your school details here. So I'm entering any company here and the company address or the school address here, city, Toronto, and state. Here you have to enter zip code and phone number, your phone number or phone number of reception of your school or college, and when you started your job or school, and your monthly income if you are employed. I'm entering 3000 here, and your duties, like I'm a software engineer, I'm entering here software engineer, and you can enter your duties here. Next is, have you previously employed? If you choose yes, you have to put all your previous employer details. So same, you have to enter name, address, city, zip code, and job title, supervisor name, employment start date, employment end date, and your duties. So if you have your multiple employers, you can add another. Right now I'm just choosing no. And if you have attended any educational institution at secondary level or above, you have to enter yes, and here you have to enter your institution details. आपके स्कूल या कॉलेज के डिटेल्स, एड्रेस, नेम ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन, एड्रेस, सिटी, स्टेट, start date of your course and end date of your course. You have to enter these details. I'm just choosing no for now. And next, do you belong to any tribe or clan? No. The languages you speak, enter the languages here. If you speak multiple languages, add another. Just enter the languages you know. Have you traveled to any other countries in last 5 years? If you have traveled, choose yes and enter the country details here. Like I visited Dubai, so I'm choosing here UAE. If you have visited more countries, you can choose add another country and enter the country name there. Have you belonged to or contributed to or worked for any professional, social or charitable organization? No. Have you done any training for firearms, explosive, nuclear or chemical experience? No. Have you suffered military? No. And have you involved for any rebel group or paramilitary unit? No. So most of the answers are no here. Next are security and background. So most of the answers will be no here. Like, do you have any disease? No. Do you have any disorder which can be threat to someone? No. Have you ever been drug abuse or addict? No. Similarly, most of the answers should be no here. Have you committed any crime or done conspiracy involved in money laundering? All the answers should be no here. I'm choosing no here. The next is background part 3. Here also I'm choosing no for each of the security questions. You can read all the questions here. Part 4. In fourth part, have you like assisted someone to get US visa unlawfully? No. Have you been deported from any country? No. Security and background part 5. No for these as well. And now comes the photo. So for photograph from 2016, you are not allowed to wear glasses in your photograph unless you have some valid medical reasons. So you have to upload your photo here. So you can use the photo cropping tool here, but this link doesn't work. So I will put a link in a description that works. You can just use that link to crop your photo. So you have to choose your photograph here. And आपने कोई भी sunglasses, hat पहननी, white background में photograph होनी चाहिए आपकी. You can choose your photo here. So it has automatically cropped for you. Just accept and proceed. And now download your photo. So you can choose the downloaded photo here and click on upload button. So all the photo checks have been passed, and now you can click on continue to use this photo. And next is preview. Here you can preview your form. So just make sure you read every information here so that you are sure that everything is correct. हर section को आप अच्छे से review कर लें to make sure that everything is correct. And you have to edit any section. तो आप यहाँ पे complete पे जाके किसी भी section को change कर सकते हैं. Suppose मैंने अपना address change करना है यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे मैं कुछ भी अपना address update करके फिर से save कर सकता हूँ. So now review. Again you can review everything here. Once you have reviewed, you can sign this DS form. Okay. Keep on clicking next until it takes to the sign page. Does anyone assisted you in filling this application? No. So enter your passport number and the security code and click on sign and submit application. Now it says you have successfully signed and submitted your application. Just click on confirmation. So this is the DS160 confirmation. So you can email this confirmation, click on email and provide your email. Like this is the email address which I entered, or if you want to email this to any other address, you can enter the address here as well. And also you can just print and save this information, save as PDF, and yeah, saved. So this is how you have to fill DS160 form. So now your DS160 form is complete. So now you can book the appointment. In the next video we will share the important tips for US visa and आपको कैसे appointment book करनी है और कैसे हमें 3 महीनों में appointment मिल गई है. And if you have any doubt, please let us know in the comment section. We reply to every comment. And also you can follow us on our Instagram handle Loonie Tales. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.